All right, after we have our beat made, our 5 drum hits chosen, and our drum kit selected, we're going to add a new track, and we're going to add a super simple bass line. So I'm going to click New Track, and I'm going to select Guitar and Bass. Now, for guitar and bass, I am going to, this is the loop set, like how much of the project will loop over and over. I think for our purposes right now, we're just going to keep it with a single beat or a single bar or 4-bar phrase. So we're going to add, you can just click to add mountaintop lead as the instrument that's currently selected, but we don't want mountaintop lead, we want a bass line at first. So we're going to select some sort of electric bass or whatever you want. So choose a bass that you like, and let's go, mine is kind of a techno-y thing, I guess, so. Alright, I'm going to use the dub bass, but you again can select any bass you want, but it must be a bass. Oops, I didn't even select it. So, dub bass. So, bass synth, scroll down if you want this dub bass one, and I'm going to click on it to highlight it. And now you will see that our track is dub bass. So you can click record and just play using the keyboard, or the way I'm going to do it is to select piano roll, where you see the piano aligned vertically over here, and I am going to just add this note for right now. And we'll hear how that sounds. I think it's going to be way too high. It is too high. So I'm going to scroll down, and you can click on the note and drag it down and hear how it sounds. And I'm going to put it on C1 and hear how that sounds. So put the play at the beginning and hit play, or hit the space bar. Alright, I like how that sounds actually. So now I'm going to, in the project, drag this out to another bar, and so it'll loop for 2 bars now. And I'm going to click on this little loop button to make our drum thing last for another 4-bar phrase. And if you have pattern selected here, it won't let you adjust how this looks. So I'm going to go to instrument or piano roll or something else. So now I can drag this all the way over, but now it's going to be kind of boring because this note is just going to play for too long. Let's listen to it. Alright, it's not exactly boring, but I'm going to change it. So if you want to change a note, you can click on the note down here under piano roll to highlight it when you have the correct track selected. And if you put the mouse at the end of the note, you can change its duration. So I'm just going to change it to be 1 4-bar phrase. And I'm going to click over here and add another note. Double click, I guess. And let's hear how that sounds. I don't think it's going to be exactly what I want yet, but it'll sound somewhat interesting. Alright, it's not really what I want. So I am going to change it down, put it right there. Let's hear how that sounds. Okay, that's pretty good for right now. Just really simple. Okay, so, and again, you can mess around. So I want you to have this, it's a 2 4-bar phrase, okay? So 8 total bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, or I guess it's, it looks like just 2 measures up top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So I guess it's not 4-bar phrases unless you change how you're counting it. So just a 2-bar phrase you should have right now. The first bar, choose 1 bass note. The second bar, choose a different bass note. And you can have them last as long as you would like or be as short as you want. But you can only have 2. So I'm going to put it right here. And then let's hear how it sounds like this. So again, only 2 bass notes now. Put the playhead at the beginning, hit the space bar. Kind of like that. Alright, so that is what you should have. So now you should have a 2-bar phrase where your drum pattern repeats for a second bar, and you should have a bass track where you have 2 notes but no more, and those can be any notes that you want using any bass sound you want.